friends, neighbors, countrymen, most likely my family. Good morning. How are you? We're going to post this on Facebook, and then we're going to go. We're going to go ahead and just like that, share it, share. Drop everything, games, post. We're gonna, as me, of course, like, share, boom. This is like a lot of work for very little output. Live now! Wow! Yes! Let's get the stream started! Yes! Ah, it's still hidden. Good. Good. Alright, well. Let's, develop a game, shall we? Oh, this song's a great place to start. Oh my goodness. This is... That's funny. Okay. So, the thing I was working on was getting the attack animations properly put in. So let me show you where we are on this right now. Oh, where we are is I've broken something. I created an object reference that was not set to the reference of an object. Well, that's been commented out, so I don't see how that's helpful. And honestly, this should be in, well, I just... Yeah. Alright, good? Alright. So what we're working on is, well, we got the sound effect from it. He's not supposed to be able to jump, by the way. That's like one of his shticks, is he doesn't jump.
Why can't he jump?
I mean, he still jumps, but... It's because... It's partly because I don't have a jump animation for him, but it's also partly because... he is... Like, he's supposed to be a... I don't know the word for it. What are you doing? Oh, you're doing the guy, like the... Stand still, Rumble McSkirmish! Hey, did you lose another tooth? Is this something new?
Yeah.
I missed you losing that tooth. I'm so sorry.
I don't remember I lost it.
Do you think you accidentally swallowed it?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you not remember losing that tooth? Because I sure as heck don't remember you losing that tooth. I'll have to ask Mom when she gets back.
I think it was like the grandma one.
The which one?
Like the one
grandma one?
where like I bit on something from like a corn dog stick from grandma's.
Oh, that's... You
Yeah,
lost that tooth to it?
Yeah, and then I
thought that
bit
was-
on something else.
Hold on. This one here, you still don't have a tooth coming through? Oh, it's close. It's really close.
Oh, I can feel it.
That's the one that you've been missing for a long time, right?
And this one is the one that almost came out, and
You're so close to having all your teeth again!
I don't have these two that are grown up.
Yeah, yeah.
They're tiny.
No, this one's a grown-up tooth too, though.
Yeah, I said two. I have
No,
two.
you got three.
Two.
Two down here, and then this one. Right
Yeah.
there. Three.
They're so tiny.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. It is about, family time. Why is our bitrate so low? It shouldn't be low. Alright, well, yeah, welcome to the stream. Okay, so here's the thing we're trying to do. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You got tickets to ride with me. Oh yeah, that was right. He stopped doing that animation altogether. Okay, so it's this. Oh, well, we only want one. That's why. It's like you have to meet both of these conditions. So it goes back when it's grounded. Andrew Wong. Yeah, we're getting the timing figured out for sure. He's not doing the jump on it anymore, so I gotta figure out why. I'm sure this has something to do with the stupid way that I've done the jump enumerator. But it does the set trigger here. I should wait for a quarter of a second, then apply the jump height, which it's not doing.
Dad, now time to make your secret path.
Time to do what?
Make your secret path.
Okay, alright, I'm interested.
Get it tonight anyways.
Okay, so it's not doing the jump at all. No, it did the jump, because he does the jump, right? He does the jump. Ugh. Jumps? Yeah, he'll jump, he just doesn't jump on the attack animation. And it does wait on the jump like it's supposed to. Why isn't it doing the jump on the attack animation? Is it potentially because we have taken the jump out of the attack? If grounded, do the attack animation, set swiping to true, and do a jump. C# doesn't care about the levels, so it should be fine. Buck ahead. Okay. Whoa! Alright, well this is another thing entirely, but I guess I'll solve this because I can. Yeah, what in the heck? Okay, that end should not have them, this end should have them, so we definitely finish it. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 2 and 3, 4. We're fixing the audio later, okay? That's not happening right now. Checking chat. There's no one in chat. Sub chat. Okay. Alright, well the next thing I need to do is assign these all transitions. But I gotta make sure that it just works first. Oh man, I'm a freaking noob. Pretend I can spell. Pretend I literally have a job spelling. And for those of you who don't know me, I literally have a job where I spell. I make a living spelling words. Not the one I wanted. Not the one I wanted. There we go. Oh, I gotta save before it does anything. Yeah. Alright. Okay, well, I don't like that. It should be just as responsive as the jump. And it's that set exit time. See if that does it. Oh, that was interesting. They did the whole animation the first time, right? You know, that actually just gives him a jump if we just use that much of it. Like, that didn't look bad. Keeps telling me the parameter doesn't exist in the current, but then if I shift back to it, it's like, oh, that parameter? No, you're totally fine. Like, okay. If I do this, oh, I can set the exit time to 0.01. That way it, like, requires the exit time, meaning that we get the animation off every time. Crap. Okay, I gotta make it so the swiping, because it has to be like input if grounded and not swiping, right? Okay, now where do we set swiping to false? Swiping, swipe, inside swipe, we say swiping is false. Swipe timer, swipe time. So swipe time is an actual thing. Good. That allows me to go in and set... So I'm using like old code that I've forgotten what does. Swiping, swipe time. We're gonna turn this up to 0.75. Okay, so it might take as much as a whole second even. Let's go ridiculous and, like, make sure that this is the case first. No. It'll let me do it as soon as I'm grinding. Which means I think that this needs to be on a coroutine. Swipe timer equals swipe time, and then swipe set active. Yeah, actually I have no idea what this is doing. Hold on. Swipe set icon. Oh, this is how long it physically does the action of swiping, not how long it takes before we set the swipe back to false. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this in a code routine. Oh, it's not what I want to do. So, unfortunately, I'm like not super great at this, so I have to go back and look at my other one. Just say like on jump, how did I do jump? You know what? Let's just see. Let's see where else we've used swiping. Because we set the trigger here, set swiping to true. And then we start the coroutine of jump, but we never start the coroutine of swipe here. So I should just be calling, I should be calling swiping is what I'm missing. No, it's swipe, isn't it? Like that? Yeah. Okay, I'm just spamming this button, seeing how broken I can make it. Alright, let's just turn up the swiping. I thought 2 would be ridiculous, but let's go to 10. No. Oh, last time I did it, now it's not. Okay, so now I have my 10 seconds. But it let me do it like immediately afterward. Did you see that? Now I have my 10 seconds. Well, I don't like how long it takes to pick it back up still in the animation, but we did find a way to make this work. We'll set it to 3. Okay, well, I don't know, because our exit time is 0.0001, right? Yeah, so that shouldn't be it. What if I just do fixed duration and turn off the exit time? It's a fixed duration for the transition, so I'm not sure that... Yeah, we're back into this mess. It's nice that it transitions right back to the idle, but I've got to find a way to make that animation actually go through the whole thing. And I've used exit time to do that in the past. What if we just set the duration to 1? So it'll transition through, because like what I want, honestly, the problem is that it's checking for grounded immediately and it'll pass grounded back in. What I need is to pass a condition that is like we've finished the attack animation. It just feels like there should be a finish the attack animation and then transition out of it, or like don't transition until the attack animation is finished. Can I get this to pass the value? Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Still no one in chat. Okay. So this works. The problem is I don't want to pass, like I can wait till the end of the coroutine to pass in a value, right? No. But I can use the jump to pass back in the grounded value. Or I can use the jump to pass in a, like, animation ended value. Oh my gosh, I thought it... And we're into like 1. I really should make that a... I shouldn't hard code that, but I've hard coded it. Can't capitalize the A. And then I gotta go create this value. I'm gonna just turn that off for now. Which actually means I could pass in the jump hash here. Let's just do that so we have it. Okay, let's compile that puppy. Grounded, and then we're actually gonna put in a trigger jump. And then this is going to transition not based on the grounded, but based on jump. Do we still have that exit time on it? No. We have fixed duration. Do you know what? Why does it think that this condition doesn't exist? Okay, so we move back when it passes in that jump value. And then... just have to turn that down a little bit in the script. Okay, that landing. You know, really, I need to break up the attack animation into the jump and the land. So that's where I actually need to make my difference. I need to go to my animations. I need to make an attack. that. So we'll go from a beginning to an ending. They're the same. Should be able to go to the scene. What I want to do is I want to... Well, let me play it. Player 2, there we go. This is the idle. This is the attack begin. Alright, so I want to get to the frame... I think that... Yeah, the one right before we whip around. So, and then I want to do the other one once we're grounded. And then just snap right back out of grounded once the animation is finished. Okay. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So it's 8. Let's go to this one. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack and...
Hi.
Hey, babe. I'm on camera right now.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. It's fine. It's not a problem. Transition to here. Transition based on...
Why? It's like why does it smell bad in here?
Copy current state. Make transition to here. This transition. Actually, can I paste? No. Oh yeah, I can. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay. And then here we're going to transition based on grounded. We're going to take out... Okay, so if it transitions in, and then we only want to transition once we're grounded, but we definitely need... Let's do this. Let's do this. So that way it'll definitely go into the animation, it'll hold for a second, and then wait for us to land before it ends. And once it ends, we can call the, if we have been given the jump, then we just transition right back out of it. Let's try that. Alright. Why didn't it... So here's the thing, it's not going into it immediately is the problem. So we don't actually want that one to have an exit time. Because I don't want it to move to grounded until... This is like not the greatest scripting method. Yeah! Oh no! Because it'll jump straight to that whip if we're on the ground. Okay, actually, I think I can solve... Oh, man, it's so hit and miss right now. I think it has to do with how it has to do with the fact that I'm calling grounded, and I just need it to wait to check on grounded. I need it to make sure that this is... Huh. I need it to trigger the animation, then jump, then check. And it checks grounded all the time. This end works really well. That one's not great. Interruption source, can I just say current state then next state? Is that a... maybe... Okay, we have inconsistent results thus far. Oh, man. What if we just take this one out and let him jump immediately? The problem is he's doing his wind-up after we've already left the ground. And the whole point of that chunk of code was to be like, trigger it, then jump. Alright, well, what's the other one? Dang it. Too many windows. This is the jump, and then it will return the hash after. We return grounded anytime we're on the ground. I just, like, what I want... What I really want is the ability to... I want the ability to only trigger after we have definitely jumped. Jumping has to happen, right? Can I assign it fixed duration? The problem is it's not triggering immediately when we jump. Okay, now the sound's just throwing me off. Because I think now I can add back in that delay for the jump. We might get the whip jump though, where it's like Yeah, that one. Well, we're getting consistency now, which is really great. The problem is I still want this to go through its animation first. No, that's adding 1 second to the previous animation. Can I do it here? Give this one an exit time of 0.01? I can imagine anyone watching right now being like, oh, you finally got it! Kind of. Look at that really long hang time, man. Hehehe. Okay, that actually works pretty well. No exit time, trigger attack. This should allow us to run an attack at the same time. Boom! Haha! Oh. Alright, now we gotta adjust our ground check. Just because of this curve thing. I like that. I like that. I think that is the thing that I want out of it. Now the problem is we have to check when we do the actual swipe. The swipe. Let's just check its position really quick. Oh, lols. Scale infinitely large. do need this actually be much larger. And the visual part we can turn down. Boom! Man, that feels good. Alright, and then here, in the swipe, we're actually using the jump for most of this. What I need to do is find swipe, start routine, jump, swipe. Okay, well we do all of them. Let's do set the swipe. Swipe. Swipe dot set active. Well, the question is now, what is swipe? Have I passed in swipe to this? Yes. Alright, well now we need them to be able to take damage. Is this Andrew again? No, I have no idea who this is. Alright. Down by town, run. We need to... Is there checking for damage? On collision, 2D. Let's just do damage. And we're gonna do you as push hash. You know, actually, we don't need you. I also need all this walled stuff. I don't believe we have health for this yet, so we're not. Can we do set trigger? And then we'll just not do that stuff. Alright, cool. So that's in place. Took that out. Going to pull that chunk too. Okay. Anim set trigger push hash. Good, and then we want to assign damage. So we're gonna have player health. I don't think it's a variable we have, so. Sure, public float. Come on, fingers. This is player 2, right? Yeah, okay. So if they come into contact with something tagged damage, they will take damage from it. Let's just set health here. We're gonna set health to 2. And we can change that at some point, but... We're not even gonna worry. Everything's gonna take the same amount of damage in this game, so I can go back and code in. I can code it right later, but right now I just want to get this sketched in. So they'll take half their damage and health the first time, and then I need to go to the update and say if health is 0 or less, kill them. Is that how we do less than or equal to? Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. Greater than or equal to. There we go. Set trigger. It only takes one argument 'cause it's a trigger. Yeah, we're still on.
You're whistling?
Yeah, I'm a jerk. Nah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my head hurts. Anim.set trigger death. Okay, great. Now we just have to create anim. We have to create this. Where do we put our... It's the first thing I put in, right? No, I put in fixed update. Right now we're just going to see if we can assign the death animation. If we can do that, then I can go through and do everything else. But the problem is, now we can go back to the other player so we have somebody to hit him with. We have to call... Call swipe. We set this thing to active. Oh, we're almost done with our time for today. Yeah. All right. Private void swipe, and then we set the swipe object active. Oh, so it looks like all I have to do, honestly, is go into the player here and take our swipe object and assign it to, are these tags or layers? I've forgotten what we were checking on. Tag. It's damage. That's damage. So both of our swipes need to be tagged as damage. actually... Actually, I want to get player 1 out here too. Because her swipe has to be different. What's up, babe? Love you. Oh. We're just gonna set this at 0, 0, 0. And then we're going to move it ostensibly? Because I actually want to center it on her. There's something goofy going on here. Man, I love Thank You, Scientist. Every time. Oh, so good. Alright.
Mom, I really like donuts. I would like 12 of them each day. That would be a gift to me for Christmas.
I can't, like... That's why. Found it. Let's look at her attack animation really quick, and we'll just scale it through that there. That's about where I want it to go. So we'll... I think we will go up to probably a 4. And then we need to move it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, just like that. Oh, I haven't done any of the other animations yet. Dun, 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 dun. So I want it to come on now. So I need a delay to the beginning of that animation. Never back down, 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 down. Player 2. Can I go any state to hurt? And we have 2 new triggers. One is hit, and then the other is death. Down. You on hit. Does not have exit time. Can transition to, oh gosh. Can't transition, so yes. Wow. Okay. Down. Slide out, shoot. I don't like the demo of this song, or I don't like the live version. Whatever, I don't like that song. I actually really like that song, but I don't like it live. Okay, we want to watch that player health. Cannot play disabled audio source. Interesting. Well, that's a problem I can solve at another point in time. Okay. On collision stay. I want on collision enter. So can we make this glider a trigger, because we don't really want to move away from it. But what we do know is that we are colliding with it because it's pushing those elements around. Because if we look, it pushes us away during the length of that. Because that's swipe. Swipe is active. Swipe is active, and it is like we have the claw marks we put on there just to make sure that we can see it. I'm not seeing the collider. So let's put a debug log in here too, and see if we ever enter a collision. We should register a collision. We should register a collision now when we run into each other. Not actually, I want to not maximize on play now. Okay. Yeah, so we registered 5 collisions. We registered 11 collisions. So we're registering collisions. It's just not seeing the tag of those collisions. If collider's game objects tag, if the colliding collision 2D, and it says, yeah, okay, there was a collision, and then it's like tagged damage? Psh, nah. Collide object tag. If the colliding object's tagged. Swipe is tagged as damage. Well, let's do this because we know we can make this happen. Let's just switch this to player really quick and see if the issue is the way that we're calling it or if it's the thing that we're colliding with. We register hits from line 58 and 57, yeah? No, it's time. Line 405. Yeah, so we are getting this hit when we collide with the player, so it has to do with the name of the tag. So let's just make sure I spell damage right. And then we'll figure out why it's not triggering that ouch thing. D-A-M-A-G-E. 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 Let's just check the play. So it's just the tag.
It's so long, it just feels
Okay. Register collisions when they touch. Register collisions on that, but we're not registering the damage collision. Okay. That's weird. Okay, well, I know one thing I can solve, so let me do that. So when we call swipe, this is, we're working our way around coroutines. Don't really know why. Swipe timer is equal to.
Get on with it. Let's hear some rock and roll. Come on.
I have taken out my Invisalign, and this is the album.
Want someone who wants you for
Yeah, I am actually. But it's probably time for me to end. No one showed up in chat, so we're good. We're gonna end the stream! Yay! Thanks for coming! No one. Yeah, people watch it after, so thanks.